Hey, this is Joel in the warehouse, and today we're going to be talking hitches as I introduce you to my hitch of choice for the coming year, the B&W Tow and Stow. We'll talk about why it's called that in just a few minutes, but if you have flexible towing needs, you'll be happy to hear that this has a 2-inch ball and 2 5/16 inch ball. It has 5 inches of play up and down. It's made out of American steel and has a lifetime warranty. So stick around. We're going to talk about all those features and more. So when you're picking out a hitch to bolt on to your truck or SUV and then attach tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment behind, you better be sure of who made that hitch, where it came from, and the guarantees behind it. So first and foremost, I want to say I chose this hitch because of B&W's reputation and the fact that it comes with a lifetime warranty. I love the fact that everything they do is machined to a smaller tolerance than other similar products. In fact, you can look at this hitch that's adjustable and just here, there's very little slop in this. If you shake it around, these pins are machined to precise sizing. Everything just kind of fits together like a glove. And I appreciate the quality of workmanship that they put into each and every hitch that they send out to us, because this is truly a matter of safety when you put it on the back of your truck or SUV. Now, why this particular hitch? Well, for me, I have several different trailers. I've got a travel trailer, I've got a cargo trailer, I've got a flatbed trailer, I've got a little pop-up tent trailer, and I need to be able to adjust the height of my ball on my truck or even my SUV if I choose to tow with that to the precise position it needs to be so that my trailers ride level. That's a safety factor too. If you're not riding level, you can be more prone to accidents or hazards out there on the road. So this enables me to dial it in perfectly for each and every trailer as I switch between the trailers in my fleet. And if you don't have multiple trailers now, odds are you might have a different trailer in the future or even a different vehicle. And if you buy the right hitch, you can keep that hitch for the long haul and adjust it with the vehicles and trailers you have behind that vehicle over time. Okay, so let's throw this thing on the truck and start talking about some of the features that got me so excited for this to be my brand new hitch for 2025. Now, I have a 2-inch receiver on my truck, so I went with the 2-inch shank version of this hitch. That's pretty much what your truck is going to be unless you have a heavy duty truck, and you probably know better. There are 2 different holes you can choose from varying depths in the truck. So you just choose which one of those holes you prefer and line it up as you go in. And I would recommend getting a locking hitch pin. B&W makes a really nice one. This is the lock here, and you'll notice it's pretty sizable in my hand compared to other hitch locks that I've seen for pins. It just slides onto the end here, goes in and locks like that. Then you've got a key right up top, and their keys are beefy. I like the quality and consistency of B&W's locking hitch pins as well. So got one of these, simply gonna insert it here, give it a little wiggle so it fits, and we're in and locked in position. All right, let's talk about the hitch itself now. You'll see 2 different balls here. On the top, the smaller one is a 2-inch ball. On the bottom is a 2 5/16 inch ball. Most standard trailers are gonna be 2-inch balls. Your cargo trailers, your flatbed trailers, smaller trailers. 2 5/16 is gonna be travel trailers, campers, large, equipment trailers. You're gonna know it if you need that, so make sure you choose the appropriate size. And all you do to adjust that is pull this pin and then pull out your shank here, and you can rotate this. Rotate 2-inch, rotate to 2 5/16, place your pin back in, and I want you to notice that. Watch, I'll put it in from this side. Watch as I put this pin in. It is so tight. Look at the tolerance. I mean, you cannot wiggle that. It doesn't go anywhere. The tolerance on these pins is extremely good, so there's not a lot of slop. That's what makes B&W a great company, is they make high quality stuff. So not a lot of slop. The hitch doesn't have a lot of slop left to right. It's very solid. So you just need to choose your ball size and place it up. And then obviously here, you've got various different holes for your adjustment, and you've got 2 pins to keep it locked in place. So if you want to adjust your height, all you have to do is remove both of these pins, and you want to hold underneath because otherwise it could fall. This whole thing weighs 28 pounds, but not the front part. Take out your 2 pins, and you can slide up and down to whatever position you like. You know, you want to go all the way up. There we go, we're all the way up. That's the highest position. And then if we want to go down to the lowest position, we've got 5 total inches of play. You want to make sure you get both of your pins in there. And then when you're exactly where you want to be, you simply place your safety pins on the outside to keep everything right where it goes. And there you have it. Now with this 2-inch version, it's got a 10,000 pound GVWR rating. That's the maximum towing weight you can pull, with a 1,000 pound rating on the balls. So don't exceed more than 1,000 pounds of tongue weight with this model, but make sure you check your model for the capacity so that you don't exceed those. Now, anyone who's been around trucks or hitches long enough knows that the longer you keep a hitch on a truck, the more likely you are to forget about that hitch. Then, inevitably, you'll walk around the truck minding your own business. I'm having such a great day today. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? And so in their infinite wisdom, B&W actually decided to design around that flaw, making sure that if you want to leave your hitch connected to your truck, you don't have to leave your ball sticking out 4, 5, 6 inches away. Here's what they did. The reason this hitch is called the Tow and Stow is because you can simply remove the adjustable pins, just like this, and without detaching anything, you can simply pull the pins and rotate the balls to the back side of the hitch, thus putting them and your shins out of harm's way. And for me, this was a total game changer because I'm a guy who always leaves his hitch where he doesn't need it, either at a different storage facility or a warehouse or a garage, and when I need it, it's not there. This way, I can always make sure it's on my truck, so I'm never without it when I need it. So whether you're looking for your first hitch, a new hitch, or maybe an upgrade to your hitch situation, I would highly recommend checking out the B&W Tow and Stow. When I saw this design, I could not resist, and so thanks to B&W for sending one out to me to test out this coming year. I'm really excited to see what it can do, and I think with their reputation, their warranty, and their legacy, there's really not much that can go wrong in this situation, so I highly recommend you check it out for yourself. Thanks again for watching. As always, my name is Joel. This is the Traveler Toolkit, and I'll see you in the next video.